My name is Shereem Herndon-Brown. I'm the founder and Chief Education Officer, Strategic Admissions Advice, and we're going to continue our discussion about essays. So often I get emails or DMs about saying, hey, my kid has no idea what they're to write their college essay about. It's a very common situation. Teenagers usually don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to reveal too much about themselves. And they definitely feel a lot of pressure, particularly on the personal statement, to write this amazing college essay. So parents, if your kid is stressing or if you're stressing what to write the college essay about, I'm going to give you a couple of things not to write about or things to consider. And we're going to go from there about how we can possibly help you. Number one, I don't want your child writing about relationships, terms of intersexual stuff, okay? It is inappropriate right now at this age for them to share that with colleges because, again, that's their personal life. That doesn't mean that needs to be on paper for a college to see. So their intimate, romantic relationships is not supposed to be in the personal essay. Number two, this is not an opportunity to complain about teachers or curriculum or even a bad grade. There's another section of the application where they give you an opportunity and additional information to explain something that may be out of the ordinary. But the personal statement is not the time to complain about the ups and downs of the pandemic, the ups and downs of courses. There's much more to your kid than that. So please encourage them to find something different. Once upon a time, though, I will say that I used to tell families, don't write about religion, don't write about politics. I'm not sure I believe that anymore. I feel like right now, particularly with politics, kids, young people are really feeling what's going on in our country, what's going on in our world, and they want to share their voice. So I'm not going to discourage it, but I do think kids need to be appropriate with it and understanding who may be reading the application on the other end. You don't want to be offensive. You want to voice who you are, advocate for what you believe, but do not condemn someone else. It's unfair and it's unfortunate, and that pretty much they hold the power. So be very careful. Parents, please share this with your kids. Writing about religion and politics, I think they can do it, but do it in a way that is diplomatic and as objective as you can be. So those are what not to write about. Romance, complaining, and again, be careful with religion and politics. What I do want kids to do, this is very, very important, is to talk about what's important to them. All right, last year we had a kid who wrote a great essay about he's in the band, right? He's in the school marching band, and it talked about community and how he never really identified with the sports. He was marching for football, never identified as being an athlete, but really found community within his artistic community as part of being a band member and learned a lot of the same principles that kids learn through sports. He talked about sharing that love of music with his grandfather. He talked about sharing it at an historically black college university, which he wanted to later go to and be a part of that marching band community. So again, within his own high school, he was a star as a band member. He wanted to continue that in college, and he also wanted to connect it with his family. He shared a lot about what was important to him, and I thought the essay was incredible. He did take our essay course, and I did give him some pointers on what to consider through the course, of course, but then I also gave him feedback once he submitted. So there are 7 options on the Common application for your students to choose from. You can go check them out at commonapp.org, and please, parent, brainstorm with your kid on what they should be writing about or considering as they go through this process. But I want to make sure that your child understands, even though that right now they say, I don't know what to write about, there's so much more than that. They want to document a part of their life. They want to share something that's important to them or a person. They can even ask people what they think of them that they may want to share. That's for next week, though. So parents, help your kid when they're banging their head against the wall thing. I don't know what to write about. Help them think about what's important to them. Is it band? Is it sports? Is it service? Is it work? Is it, traveling with friends and family? I had a girl write an amazing essay about running 5Ks with her dad. And having that time with him was so important because, again, as she got older, she realized they weren't spending as much time together as they did when she was younger. So again, the lessons that are learned through running, through band, through a myriad of things is very important to document, not necessarily create, for kids to show in their personal statement. So anytime your kid says, I have no idea what to write about, A, you can help them. B, you can send them strategicadmissionsadvice.com. They can take the How to Write an Awesome College Essay course, and I can give them feedback, and hopefully this will make them proud of what they produce that they can then share with colleges, okay? Shereem Herndon-Brown, strategicadmissionsadvice.com. Hopefully you found this helpful. We're going to continue talking about essays next week, and hope you'll be there for it. Talk to you soon.